Anyway, so this is a video that's a long time coming. So this is a video I kind of promised when I reached 1,000 subscribers, and then just been putting off because procrastination and busy, and my life has changed quite drastically in the last 10 months due to GF. So YouTube, I don't really do as much as I used to. So I do try to do a bit of YouTube here and there. But I've been putting off for a while, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to make the video I want to make because I'm just not going to have time, not going to have the attention span, nor the care level to do so. So here we are, sat in a tier list simulator where basically I've got every single game here. Every single game from the Simple 1500 series. There's one exception, but we'll get to that, which I might add it afterwards. But every single game's there. Every single one. And you got the tiers from S to D. And I think that's fair tier system there. I could have changed it, but I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine. I'm going to have my own caveat, my own little rules going forward anyway. So, this is completely from memory. This is. You might see in the title of the video, this is completely from memory. I played these games years ago. Do I remember them? Some of them. Do I have time to revisit all of them? No. Do I have time to go and look at gameplay of all of them? Well, I'd have to watch the entire video. Watching just a couple bit minutes of gameplay ain't going to make a difference, or a minute of gameplay for each one isn't going to make a goddamn difference. So, I'm just going to go from memory. You can see how it goes, and yeah, Pikachu, whatever. Let's just do it, you know? Let's just do it. So I'm going to put some of the Simple Series BMG OST in the background. Oh, there you go. A little bit of the shogi for you. There you go. How about that? As we go through and do this tier list. So let me go over the rules and stuff. So I'm going to be ranking these not just on the game itself, but also on the playability of the game for someone like myself. Guess what? I don't speak Japanese. No, I don't. Oh. So, because I don't speak Japanese, some games are going to get a specific ranking because of that. Because I am an English-speaking individual playing Japanese games. So if I don't understand what I'm doing, that's going to affect my playability, man. It's going to affect the playability. So, guess what? If I can't play the game, wonder where it's going to sit on the tier list. Let's all wonder, shall we? So, that's rule number one. Like, again, I'm not making like a condensed rule set, and I'll probably break my own rules at some point because I won't remember what the hell they are. But basically, playability, how enjoyable it was. Is it good? I don't know. What are rules besides restrictions that we put on ourselves? So, let's just dive straight into it and see how we get on, right? I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know how much time I've got. GS meant to be coming over to watch the movie with me later, so let's just get on with it. Right. Let's start with the Mahjong here, right? You can start. I put these in order, by the way, because apparently this thing, even though I selected them in order to upload, decided to shuffle them up like a dickhead. So I had to go through and make sure they're all in the right order, which I think they are. So yeah. So let's start with the Mahjong. Well, the Mahjong, right? It's quite easy. It's quite simple. Again, it's simple. It's in the fucking title. And if you know how to play Riichi Mahjong, you can play the game. But if you want to change any of the settings in the game, you're going to struggle. So, for me personally, this game is playable. Is it enjoyable? It's incredibly simple, right? I swear there's other Mahjong games on the PlayStation 1 that have more going for them than this game. So, it is bare bones and bare minimum. So for me, I would rank this game somewhere like maybe like B tier. Like I guess B tier would be something along the lines of, it's playable, it's fun for the right person. For me, I enjoy Riichi Mahjong. I play quite a lot of it. So I find the game enjoyable, but at the same time, if you don't understand Riichi Mahjong, this is going to be a D tier for you, because again, you're not going to know how to play the game. The game's not going to teach you how to play the game. Pretty much every Mahjong game I've played does not teach you how to play the game effectively. Even the Yakuza games do not teach you how to play the game properly. So all you can do is do your best. But yeah, in terms of like a Mahjong game, it's there. It exists. It's simple, and pretty much that goes for pretty much the first like 9 volumes. I'm not even joking, right? Next we have the Shogi, which is the OST you're listening to right now, which kind of also the OST for the Mahjong and the Gomoku no Rabe and the Ego and all those, because they're all kind of the same. They always kind of reuse tracks, maybe had a new track here and there. Kind of nice music though, isn't it? It's nice chill vibe music. But the Shogi, I don't know how to play Shogi, so immediately that affects my enjoyment of the game, because I don't know how to play Shogi. Now, do I want to learn how to play Shogi? Not really. Shogi is just not one of those. Shogi is like chess. It's like Japanese chess, from what I understand, and I don't like chess. I just can't wrap my head around it. My brain is not suited for the task of chessing and checkmating. So, at least it is for the latter of that, but not for the first. So Shogi doesn't really work for me, to be completely honest. So I have to take the Shogi and I have to go boom and put it in a D tier because of that, because I don't understand how to play. Next we have Volume 3, the Gomoku no Rabe. The Gomoku no Rabe, to be fair, Gomoku no Rabe is quite simple. Like, I didn't know how to play it, but then I kind of figured it out as I was playing. So it's fine. Enjoyment level, it's a simple game. It's a simple game, and I would say that's also B tier, because you kind of know what it's there, it's fine, it's whatever. And the same goes for like the Ego. I believe this is the Ego. I should probably have it open here. Yeah. Oh no, it's the Reversi. My mistake. I got them mixed up. They look the same. They're boards with black and white circles on them. What more do you want? What more can you say? So I would say the Reversi is kind of like the same. Again, the Reversi and even Ego, they all kind of sit within the same framework of, right? If you know how to play them, it's fine. But funny enough, unlike Mahjong and Shogi, even if you don't know how to play them, it's not really a big issue either. So you can kind of figure it out as you're playing. And the same goes for the card. The card is also available in English, as far as I remember, I think, or at least the sequel is. I think the sequel is, not the first one. But it's the same. It's like, it has blackjack, it has poker, it has all kind of games, and it's one of those games, if you know how to play, it's fine. So it's another one that goes like B tier of like, it's okay. Like B tier is like mediocre. It's like, okay, fine. Then we have chess, which belongs in D tier because it's chess. And I don't like chess, and I do know how to play chess, but just I don't play it very well. So of course D tier for me personally. Then we have the Hanafuda, another game that if you don't know how to play it, you're not going to have a good time. But because I know how to play it and I enjoy Hanafuda, boom, bang, bish, bosh, first of the month, goes straight into B tier for me. And then we have the Solitaire, which I have no clue how to play this. Again, these are all board games starting off, right? I have no clue how to play this Solitaire game, right? And it's in Japanese, so straight D tier for me. Then we have the Billiard, which was released in the West as Billiards. I don't know why Age Tech decided, for some bumfuck reason, they were like, oh yeah, we cannot be bothered to actually give this game a proper name. Let's just call it Billiards. Let's just call it Racing. Let's just call it My Asshole. You know what I mean? So we have Billiards, which, in all fairness, I've played a fair few Billiards games. It's fine. It does the job. It's okay. Is it anything special? No. But it does the job. It's fine. And because of that, it also belongs in B tier. Because of that. It's kind of bottom. It's like middle of the line. You know what I mean? Then we have, the pinball. If I remember correctly, the pinball literally has like one pinball board you can use. And I always feel like, to me, like if you're going to have a pinball video game, you got to have like 20 boards. Or else it's going to get boring. It's going to get stale fast. And guess what? Does it have that? No, it has like one. So, D tier. Oh, this one is a quiz game. This is the question mark one, which is the quiz, volume 12. It's all in Japanese. It's a quiz game. You don't, unless you speak Japanese, you're not going to know. So, of course, D tier. Then we have The Race, volume 13, right? The Racing, as it's also called. That one's not too bad, actually. As a racing game, it's basic, but it does the job, and it's probably one of the better games going out there. And to be honest with you, it controls fairly well. I've played some horrendous racing games or just borderline boring racing games on the PlayStation 1. And the race, or racing, is just kind of, it's there, it exists, it's okay, it's fine. So, and you may think, oh, wait, you're putting that B tier as well after what you just said. It's mediocre. It's just, again, it's another one where it works, it's not boring, but it's nothing special either. You know what I mean? So, B tier again. Then we have, what is this? The Block Kuzushi. If you like kind of like the Block Breaker, Breakout kind of games, it's alright. You don't really need to understand Japanese to get it. But for me, I personally like to put that into C tier. Simply because, I don't know, I just find it kind of like meh. What is there to say about like Block Kuzushi? What is there to say? A ball bounces up and down and breaks blocks. That's what it does. It's okay. Then we have the Patchy Slot, which is oh, no, not Patchy Slot. That's the next one. I mean the Pachinko. Next we have the Pachinko. This one's the Pachinko. And it's Pachinko, right? I don't understand how Pachinko works. And I don't understand why people would want to play Pachinko video games. There's a Fist of the North Star Pachinko video game. There's an Evangelion Pachinko video game. I find those kind of games kind of ridiculous, to be honest. And stupid. But there you go. That's me. D tier. Get fucked. I like how like passive-aggressive I'm being in this video with a lot of these games. The Patchy Slot's the same. Like, it's slot machines as a video game. Like, why? Why? Like, I guess, cool, you're not actually gambling, but you've gambled your money on a shit video game. So, in a sense, you already have lost the game. D tier. Then we have, Pisa la Resistance, the bike race. Now, you would think to yourself, they didn't fuck up the racing, right? But why? Why? Somehow they fucked up the bike race. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't understand. But they screwed it up. They completely, like, the controls are just not quite where they need to be. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not unplayable, but they messed it up. I can understand why this did not get released in the West, because it just somehow screwed up the controls a little bit. So I'm going to put that in C tier, because it's not like you can't play it. And it works, it's just not a very good racing video game. Then we have the bowling, which is, it's just bowling, really. It's okay, it works. There's much better, I believe there is much better bowling games out there, even on the PlayStation 1, if you want. There's the one by Coconuts Japan, which I can't remember the name of at the moment, but that's the developer. And they make a much better bowling game. So, for me, that's another C tier, because it's not even why C tier for this particular bowling game? Because it's not even mediocre. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't know. Then we have the Sugoroku. Now I'm always going to be biased when it comes to Sugoroku video games, because I love them. I don't know why. They make my little ADHD centered brain go, and I just enjoy them. So I'm always going to be biased. On this occasion, though, I'm not going to be biased, because guess what? You don't understand what's going on because it's all in Japanese. So, of course, the Sugoroku goes straight into D tier right there, because you don't really know what's going on. Then we have the puzzle, which I'm not a fan of these types of games, but guess what? You can, if you understand... You can play this, is what I'm saying. You don't need to understand Japanese. I'll get it out of my mouth in a minute. You don't need to understand Japanese to know how to play this. So, I would say it's fine. C tier. It's not my kind of game, but it works. It's fine. Meh. You can play it. Then we have the Yakyu, the baseball, well, volume 21. That one's a little bit weird because it's in 2D. It has a sequel that got released way later, like volume 97 or some shit, right? It's like down. It's like you might be able to see it right at the bottom next to a plane, if in the image, if you're looking at the video. And it's in 2D. There's no reason for it to be in 2D, and it's kind of confusing how it works and how it plays. So for that alone, I'm gonna put this straight there in D tier as well, because it's just there's 3D baseball games on the PlayStation 1. What's your excuse, D3? Oh, now we're getting vibes. Now we're getting true vibes. Oh yeah. Oh, what is this? Is this still a shogi? Oh, it is. Is it? Oh yeah, this is track 5. Oh, it's bouncing. So next we have the Pro Wrestling, which actually is good. It's made by Ukes. It plays well. It's like budget SmackDown, if I'm honest with you. But it plays good and it's fun. It's enjoyable. So I easily A tier for that game. A tier works. Nice, beautiful, very good. First A tier of the list. Then we have the Gate Ball, a very weird video game, if I'm honest with you. Very strange, but spiggly spaggly. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's all right, to be honest. It kind of does the job. I don't know. What do you want me to say? To be honest with you, I don't really remember it that well. I remember it had very basic graphics. It played fine, but it's basically like knocking a ball through hoops as fast as you can. Like, it's like weird golf. I don't know. But it's fine, I guess. But you don't need to understand Japanese to play it. It's fine. Next we have... What do we have next? The gun shooting. Light gun game. Does the job. Absolutely fine. Fun as well. If I'm honest with you, this one's a lot of fun, actually. Similar level. Actually, you know what? I would honestly put this as S tier. I'm not even joking. It's just a fun light gun video game. It's all in 3D, has anime cutscenes. You don't understand what they're saying, but it's got good vibes all around. You know what I mean? Good vibes all around. Good fun. Then we have literally if there was an F tier, I'd put this in the F tier. The horse racing. Don't understand people who like these video games. 2D horse racing video game where you kind of like manage horses, betting on horses, horse racing. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's a big thing in Japan. You're weird. You're weird. No, you're not weird. It's just everyone has their niche. It's just I don't get it. That's all it is. Played a fair few of these kind of games before on the channel. Don't know why. Just did. But if you don't understand Japanese, you're not going to be able to play this. So easily straight in D tier. So you know what I mean? So then after that we have the tennis. I'm not going to tell you whether or not some of these games are in English or not because I don't remember or I just forget to mention it. The tennis is in English though, and it's just simply called Tennis. H-Tech. Honestly, when you came up with that name at the board, I clap. You know what I mean? It's a tennis video game. It works. It's okay. Is it if you compare it to other tennis video games on the PS1? If I'm honest with you, it's like C tier. It's like it works. It's okay. But it's nothing special. I don't know. Oh, then we have this. Oh, then we have the snowboard. People seem to like this game. I don't. It doesn't control very nice. Maybe I'm biased. SSX, Amped. I don't know. But I don't know. Those games came out much later. Cool Borders, boys. Cool Borders. How about that? Throw that in your face. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I know it's a simple game, right? But it's just, it just does not control very well, and it's just boring. Not my kind of thing. Sorry, but D tier for me. Oh, then we have the dungeon RPG. If you understood Japanese, fun. But you don't really need to. You can kind of like figure things out as you go by just pressing random things. But unfortunately, it's difficult to play without understanding Japanese. So I'm gonna be fair against the board, and I'm gonna put this also in D tier as well because I think that's fair. Put that in D tier. If you don't understand, you're gonna struggle to play it. And the same goes for the Suri, the fishing, because it's think this is an RPG, right? This dungeon RPG. It's an RPG, but big butts and I cannot lie. you can play the game. The fishing, the Suri, you will not be able to play the game because it's just confusing how it works. So D tier. Then we have this one. This one's an enigma. This is basically one-on-one basketball, and surprisingly a lot of fun, to be honest. Works pretty well, and just fun all round. Easily A tier for me for that game. Pretty good. Then we're now moving on to, the first of the novels. Oh, here we go. The sound novel. It's a visual novel, all in Japanese. Obviously D tier. Pretty much all the visual novels are going to be in D tier because you're not going to understand what they're on about. Then we have The Boxing, which got released as Boxing. Or was it Boxing? Boxing in America. Well done, Age Tech. That's actually another one that's actually pretty fun and works pretty well, if I'm honest with you. A lot better than the typical B tier. So it's another one that belongs in the A tier. Then we have the Takayu, which is the table tennis. That one's just kind of okay, to be honest. It works-ish. It's another C tier. I don't think it's the same level as B tier because it's a little bit weird to play, but C tier, easy. Next we have the Quiz Bagumi. Again, it's a quiz game, D tier straight away. Then we have by far the best kind of like scrolling shooting game that you could find on the PlayStation 1, I think. In my opinion anyway. Oh, wow. We already heard this track. We've already heard this track. I'm just going to skip forward to the reverse E. There we go. Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's vibes right there. If I've not seen them, it's vibes. So the shooting was released as Shooter. Of course it was. Space Shot. It was actually released as Space Shot, I believe, but had the label Shooter because some I can't remember who it was, but they decided it was a good idea to put the genre plastered on the front cover of what the game was going to be. So it has Shooter on there, but then Space Shot, and I think the proper title is Space Shot, but everyone refers to it as Shooter Space Shot. So, which I think is funnier, if I'm honest. It's a scrolling shooting game with some of the most horrific FMV sequences with CGI I've ever seen, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and it's comical. It is just the game plays pretty well. It's just comical seeing the cutscenes, to be honest, and how horrific and stomach turning that they are. So easily A tier for me with that game, easily. Next we have another visual novel. It's this one. We're now moving into the Renai series, which is the first of the Renai series, the Renai simulation, which I believe is the life simulation. Straight into D tier again. Then we have the illustration. If I remember correctly, I can't even remember this one. I think it's like painting or some shit. I don't know. D tier, easily. Then we have the Real Racing Toyota. Right? Toyota, for some reason, decided, let's make a racing game, and let's make an actual good racing game that plays better than the race. Somehow. And it's just fun. You got a lot of Toyota cars. It's fun. The music's bopping, and boom, straight into A tier. Excellent. Then we have the Mahjong 2. Now, you may think this is controversial, but I'm going to put the Mahjong 2 into C tier. I'll tell you why it's into C tier straight away versus the Volume 1. It's because I don't really notice any difference. What's the difference? What have you changed in the game versus the first game? I couldn't tell. I honestly couldn't tell the difference. So, for me, they obviously clearly haven't changed enough to warrant a sequel, in my opinion. So straight into C tier it goes. And kind of it's the same for the rest. Like, the Oshogi 2 is obviously going to go straight into D tier because I don't understand. But the rest of these, like, obviously, if I remember correctly, this is the Reverse E2. Again, C tier. Again, there's not the Ego 2. There's not enough changes in them to warrant. Hanafuda 2 is the same. The card games 2 is also, I think they might add a few more card games, but it's also kind of similar. It's like there's not really enough there to warrant the sequel. So, and the same goes for the Block Kuzushi 2 as well. all kind of falls into the same category of it doesn't really, there's no real reason for them to be a sequel, but there is a sequel. And next we have I guess it's kind of a weird one. This is the Mahjong Ochoge, which what's the full title of this? Rakujong. Basically, it's like a Tetris. Again, this is just from memory. It's like if you took Tetris and combined Mahjong things. So you got to create sets as they come down. I understood how to play it pretty much instantly. Credit to the game for that, for simply understanding how to play Mahjong. I kind of picked it up straight like that. But it was a bit of a weird one, if I'm honest. So if I'm honest with you, I'm going to put that in C tier because of it. So like if you know how to play Mahjong, you can kind of figure out how it works pretty quickly. But otherwise, you're going to get confused. And it's just kind of like, why does this need to be a thing kind of thing? You know what I mean? Then we have what you'll find one of my most controversial opinions, apparently for a lot of people. Volume 47, the skateboard. I don't like this I've played a fuck ton of skateboarding video games. I have a whole fucking series where I've played like over 100 different skateboarding video games, including pretty much every single one. I think I've played every single skateboarding video game on the PlayStation 1. And I'm honest with you, the skateboard is not a good game. It's not. It does not play very well. Right? It isn't skateboarding madness fucking extreme edition on the PlayStation 2 levels of shit, but it's not very good. So for me, I will put this into C tier because it does play. You can play it, but it just doesn't play very well. And there's much better skateboarding games out there, and more than likely, I'm pretty sure much better skateboarding games that came out before that game as well. So next we have the Puzzle 2, which is, by the way, it got released by Phoenix Games as Destructo 2. Why Destructo 2? There isn't a Destructo 1. Who knows? Phoenix Games, how they worked and how their business worked is a enigma for me, because they are just a weird company from Holland. But yeah, the Puzzle 2, completely different game than the Puzzle. It works, it's fine. You can kind of figure out how to play it pretty quickly, so it's another one that belongs C tier. Funny how those two are like right next to each other, like below, one above, one below. Next we have the Casino. It's casino video games. You can kind of figure out how it works. It's pretty fine. It's C, because it's, again, it can be fun sometimes-ish, but I prefer having a casino video game which has pachinko and patchy slots in it, plus roulette, plus blackjack, plus blah, 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 than just having a standalone video game that focuses on that. And pinball. Have pinball in there as well. Why not? Why not have pinball in a casino? Why not? Fuck you. I can do what I want. It's my casino. So, next we have the Billiards 2. Pretty much the same scenario, if I'm completely honest. It's like, what have they actually changed? I don't know. It did play very similar to the original, to be honest with you. Then there's a jigsaw puzzle video game. Again, why would you want to play a jigsaw puzzle video game? I don't understand that. Just buy a real jigsaw puzzle. Why? You know what I mean? Or if you're... Again, it's a niche, isn't it? You know, each to their own. For me, I don't really enjoy jigsaw puzzles. So I've done a few with my Nan in my time, but that's about it. Next we have the Wrestler World 2, or the Wrestling 2. I don't think this one got released outside Japan, if I remember correctly. Again, it's another scenario of I don't know what they changed to make better. Oh, pardon me. So I'm going to put this... I'm going to be fair with all of the 2s, and I'm going to put this in here with the other 2s, because I don't know what they actually changed, because I couldn't see anything kind of special, you know what I mean? Next we have the Helicopter, or it was released in the West as RC Helicopter. It's a fun little video game where you kind of got to do these challenges where you got to pick up things, land your chopper in a specific thing, and it controls a little bit strange, but once you get used to it, it's okay. It's good fun. I would honestly say easily B tier video game right there. It's just fun, kind of video game-ish. Actually, I think I'm being a bit of a discredit there, if I'm honest. I'm going to put that in A tier, because I think I'm being a bit of a discredit, leaving that in B tier with the rest. So, next we have the Volleyball. It's a volleyball video game. It's kind of weird how it plays. I don't really think volleyball works as video game format anyway, but, you know, that's my own opinion. So I will be fair as I can and put it into C, because it works, I guess. The Darts... It's a dart video game. And it's pretty basic, to be honest, as a dart video game. But it's fine. C, I guess. Then we have the Sniper. Oh, prequel to the infamous or famous Sniper 2. It's pretty much more of the same, just not as silly, I don't think. So I will put this into B tier. I don't know. It's fine. I don't think the Sniper is particularly that special anyway. Like, it's comical, but that's about it, really. I'm getting tired now. Tired of this video already. Oh, too many games left. Next we have The Maze. Which I remember it... Cool concept, bad execution. Tank controls, no. It plays not very well. But each to their own. But it is playable. It's not terrible. So I'll give it a C for that. The sumo's going straight into D. I do not like how that plays at all. It's a fighting game. It's just... It's weird. It's very weird. Next we have the Suri, visual novel, investigation kind of game, straight there. The Table Hockey works, simple game, fine, C tier. The Quiz 2, obviously you're not going to understand any of the quizzes themselves, straight into D. Then we have the Ski, which plays exactly the same as the Snowboard, in my opinion, or snowboarding. Don't like it, C, D tier. Then we have the Gun Shooting 2, where they completely fucked it up and made it more about like mini games with light gun aspects. You know what I mean? Like party games. Oh, shoot the targets, shoot this. Instead of it actually being like this cool little story, anime story about fighting these aliens or whatever shit, right? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like this game that much, but it works. It's fine. So I'll put it into C tier. But yeah, it's just meh. Then we have Kickboxing. Kickboxing is very similar to the boxing, to be completely honest. So, but it's slightly different in certain respects. It's like basically now you have to use your feet instead of, you know. So I'll give it B tier for that, but it's not that much different. I'm gonna sneeze. Get at that. Then we have the Golf. It's a golf video game. It's meh. It's C. Then we have the Kaitan Mawasun. The Kaitan Mawasun Dai. Interesting little game where you kind of like do little mini games. It's like a WarioWare video game, funny enough. Fun little game, to be honest. I'm gonna put that B tier because it's a fun little game. Not quite A tier in my opinion, but fun. Then we have the Soccer, Dynamite Soccer. That's also okay, to be honest. C tier. RC Car, pretty fun. B tier. The Putter Golf. It has a really bad Metacritic score, this game, but it plays fine. I don't understand people's issue with it. C tier. The War Simulation. Need to know Japanese for that one. Straight into D tier. Again, visual novel again. That's the Renai Simulation 2. Straight into D tier. Then we have the Beach Volley, which is, I guess, in my opinion, similar to the volleyball game. So, C tier. Then we have the Invaders, Space Invaders video game, which is basically like classic Space Invaders, including a bunch of little mix-up and mash-up things. Not too bad, actually. B tier for me. You know, fine. I think that's fine. Then we have the Horror Mystery, which, oh, dearie me, which is another visual novel game, so obviously straight into D tier. Then we have the Double Shooting, which is basically like two games put into one. Two kind of like well-known games. Those games being Ray Storm and Ray Crisis. Very fun game. Oh, we're almost running out of space here. There we go. Very fun game in my opinion. So I'm going to put that easily A tier. So, by the way, S tier is kind of going to be kind of like my favorite game, by the way. So that might get dethroned and put into A if I find anything else, but more than likely, that's probably is going to be my favorite game on the Simple 1500 series. But we'll see. You would think it'd be Shooter Space Shot, but it's not. Because it doesn't play as well as that one. Or as fun. Then we have the dodgeball. I'm losing my attention span's going. The dodgeball, it's kind of okay. The Series is a weird game that I don't understand how that even works or how it plays. It's a swimming video game. The Zero Yon is like drag racing. It's fine. Right. Then we have, what is this? If I can find it. The Shinsenso. Oh, it's basically standard Mahjong, basically. What you know from Mahjong Deluxe or Mahjong Quest. It's quite easy to figure out how to play. Kind of boring, though. C tier. Oh, the Jintori. It's like Quix, I think it is. QIX. It's fine. C tier. Another visual novel. Straight into D tier with that one. With Renai Adventure. Oh, the Sensukan. The submarine video game. Very fun little video game, that is. Why that did not get released in the West, I don't know. Very fun little video game where you're like in a pond with submarine going to collect things and that. It's kind of like the RC Chopper, but with a submarine. It's actually a lot more funner than that, in my opinion, so yeah. Then we have Burnswick Pro Wakeboarding. Something like that. The wakeboard. I'm tired now. So, that one plays okay. It's fine. Another B tier. This is the intro quiz. Again, it's a quiz game. Oh, this one's like a war game, war simulation game. But it's like it's like a PowerPoint presentation. And obviously you need to know Japanese to play it, so no. Oh, the Onigoko. It's like a hide and seek little mini game kind of video game. Fun little game. I'm gonna give that B. Oh, this one here is the Kyoto, which is like speedboat racing, powerboat racing, or whatever it is. It's okay. I don't really enjoy it that much, but it works. You don't need to know Japanese to understand it. It's fine. Then we have the Gal Mahjong. I'm not a big fan of two-player Mahjong, if I'm honest with you. But if you know how to play Mahjong, it's fine. B tier. The Power Shovel. Pretty good game. Quite enjoy that. Am I going to elaborate what it is? No. I'm tired. Getting tired now. Then we have the Sensha. Go around fighting each other's tanks. Can't. It's alright. What do we have left? Well, we're getting there. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Then we have the Gambler. That one you don't. I don't think I really understand some of the games in that one. So, oh, then we have the Tozen RPG. That one is definitely a downgrade compared to the Dungeon RPG. Not a clue how that one plays. What you're supposed to do in there. Then we have the Puzzle Bubble 4. It's Puzzle Bubble, so nothing wrong with that. I'm not a fan of puzzle games, so C tier. Then we have the Cameraman, which is basically Peyote Pete or whatever it is. So think of basically a PC 98 game ported to the PlayStation 1, so it works, it's fine, but it's just kind of okay, to be honest. This is a plane simulation game, the Hioki, whatever. It's okay, I guess, whatever. Oh yeah, this is that other baseball video game. Yeah, it's volume 96, one-off. Straight into D tier, not very good. Then we have the Squash. I actually quite enjoy the Squash. That's actually quite an enjoyable little game, so I'll put that in B tier. Futsal, don't really remember what that game's like, C tier. It's Kendo, it's okay. Astronaut video games, very good. Very enjoyable, straight into A tier. The Bathhouse video game, need no Japanese for that one. And then we have the two Train video games, the two Densha to Go video games, which is another one where you kind of need to know Japanese to play, but if you, through trial and error, you can kind of figure it out. So I will put both of these into C. And then we have the Pink Panther game, which obviously is S tier straight away. Pink Panther game's good. It's A tier. So yeah. So there you go. There's the tier list right there, right? S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. There's all the games tiered up. Perfect music to end this on, in my opinion. But yeah, so I know you've asked for this video. It may not be the kind of video you wanted. Kind of boring, probably, for most people. But I don't have time to do a different video. This is basically my tiering just from There you go. Speaks back. My attention span is waning. 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 So yeah, there you go. There it is. I don't know. Whatever. I've been Bio. Bye. Enjoy.